What is happening, everyone? I am your Minister of Peace, Ministry of Peace Gaming. Yeah, we got the merch now. That's right. You can support your Minister of Peace. You can order some stuff up. You can do whatever you want. You can just follow the stream. And you can shut down bullies wherever you go to. That's what we're all about here. That is what the Ministry of Peace Gaming is all about. Shutting down online bullying. Because you know what? It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not all right. And we're going to shut it down because that's what we do. We are White Knights. If you don't know what a White Knight is, I can show you. They are basically internet protectors. I thank one of our bullies for letting me know. So a White Knight are internet users who step in to protect individuals from cyberbullying, mass reporting, and harassment campaigns. They often try to offer life advice as well and shield them from bait or run interference on their local social media accounts. Yeah, that's this guy. Minister of Peace. Yeah, so I'm a White Knight. I am here to stop mass bullying, reporting, and hatred against individuals, especially in the games that I play, right? So if you play a game and you're experiencing this kind of hatred, whatever, give me a shout out. I'm happy to play new games. I am a gamer, been a gamer for my whole life. It's what I do. And that's why we got all these sponsorships up in here. We got Game City. Hello, they are gamers. That's what they're all about. We'll be at GameCon together. Hope you guys can join us. I got my tickets right here. Yeah. June 19th to 21st. I hope to see you there. We are going to be rocking it. Minister of Peace is going to be representing. I got my business cards coming on Tuesday. Whoop, whoop. Pretty excited about that. So, yeah, if you want to check out Game City, they'll be at GameCon with me as well. I'll be with them. I mean, we will be rocking it. I'll be doing interviews, that kind of thing. You can come say hi to your Minister of Peace. The viralness. You know, everyone's like, oh, you got no followers? Well, guess what? That's when they're going to happen. It's getting ready, guys. We're about to explode. Also, I have used no ad boots. I have not done any of the business stuff that I can do. And these people, bullies, do not understand how a business works, okay? So I've got over 1,000 views per post now. Organically is what it's called, meaning without any kind of boosts or help from anybody else, okay? I'm a business now. I can actually pay for that stuff, expense it out. And guess what happens when I boost those ads? Bam! Right to the top, okay? They don't understand the revolution we have started, and that is the Ministry of Peace Gaming. And that is my gift to the world, all right? That is the legacy I leave behind. I am a Christian. Jesus was left behind for me to follow an example. He took over the world. Josh is nodding on there. He showed people how to love and get to the Father by doing it. The only way to him is by love, right? This is it. And I'm showing people how to love the hate out of people by following the rules. I mean, don't bend. I have a 3P system. I invented myself. I didn't invent it, of course. The big dog gave me the information. But perseverance, patience, and persistence, they are the 3Ps that will get you through any storm that you are going to come up against in a video game anyway. I mean, there's obviously going to be life challenges that come up your way as well. And maybe we can help you with, get through that as well. We do have a current follower goal. We were trying to get up to 75 to hit affiliate. Didn't need to. Twitch, I give a shout out to you guys. They saw the potential. They gave me affiliate before I even hit that goal. They're invested in this, right? It's not just me. It's not just a few people. Game City, I mentioned. Well, we got the Milano Club too. Yeah, they making the swag. These guys are a men's clothing outfit. They are rocking it. These guys are in Millwoods Town Center as well with Game City. That's 23rd Avenue and 66th Street. I had to look with the wife there. I was like, brain fart. But yeah, that's where they're at. Also, we have Warp 3 Comic and Games. They signed up. I'm on the big screen in the store. I mean, that's pretty awesome. A big shout out to Mike, the big dog over there. He is he's crushing it. So anyway, I used to be a big Magic the Gathering guy. I was a pro as well. I was in the Mythic League. Yeah, that's some of the best in the world, by the way. Yeah, don't need to brag. My skill shows it all anyway. So, yeah, I partnered up with War 3. They're going to represent the Minister of Peace. I'm going to represent them as well. I'm going to pop in. They do drafts and tournaments and all kinds of fun stuff. I'll jump in and teach people how to build a deck, whatever, and just shoot the stuff and, roll some die, whatever. Play some games. I'm down. We'll make some videos. We'll have fun. That's what it's all about here at the Ministry of Peace Gaming. So if you haven't done so, like, follow, subscribe. I'm on all the socials and more to come. Because that's what we're doing. We're taking over the internet. If you're getting hungry, always go over to your Fresh Slice Pizza. I mean, they're all good in the city here. I'm working on a sponsorship with the whole company, but I do have the one here in Mill Woods. That's 2805 Mill Woods Road. They're going through some construction. We go in there and help them out. You're going to get 10% off by mentioning your Minister of Peace, because me and Mandeep, we got this. We're taking over the world. He was my first sponsor, and big shout out to all the people who help you through everything, even a little bit. A friend of mine from not Higher Universe Films. Jeez, I don't have the list. Anyway, it's a new company. I'll give a shout out to him pretty soon. I'm going to get his label and stuff put into the stream, and then I can remember it. But he helped me out too. I mean, a small donation, but it's going to go a long way, because that's something I can invest back into the company, right? It wasn't just to buy me groceries. Specific donations for the business now get to go back into the business, and then I get to do stuff for the business and grow the business, right? See, this is the business. So anyway, I'm the man with a plan. Like I said, I do have a business strategy. The followers is not where it's at. You know what people try to do as streamers? They try to grow a following so they can get what? Sponsors! That's right. Guess sponsors is what gets you paid. So anyway, I got all the sponsors. Now the followers are gonna just skyrocket, like I said. No dude about it. We know that they're coming. Coffee makes everything better. So does Jesus, by the way. Just my little faith plug there. I don't know if you know this about me, but I am definitely a Christian. Jesus is my boy. You might hear me say J-Dog once in a while. Well, that's Jesus. He is my closest friend. My wife already knows that she's number one on the list, but he is the paper. So, I mean, you know, it's nice to be number one, but God's always going to be the paper. Without him, there's no reason that I exist, right? So he is my glue. Also, cool thing, laminin. You check that out sometime. Laminin is really cool. The protein adhesion fusion molecule, man. It's literally shaped like a cross, and it holds you together. Kind of like Jesus holds us all together. Man, the plugs are real. The plugs are real. Anyway, another reason, that way, my logo, it's not only just a cross. See this cross with a circle in it? That represents the Old Testament, which is a rainbow. A circle is actually a rainbow. Represents the Old Testament. The cross is the New Testament. And then I got the crosshairs in there for gaming out too. So there is actually a lot of symbolic message in this cross that I have repping the Ministry of Peace Gaming. And then you got MOP as well. The Minister of Peace, that's me, but also I'm mopping it. I'm cleaning up the internet. What did Jesus do? He cleaned up people. That's the whole deal. We are cleaning our own hearts up, and when we do that, we help others to do that as well. They see the difference, be the difference, right? We need to take action. We need to become the people that he wants us to be, guys. We got to stop just taking pictures of people when they're in need. Oh my goodness, Bess, what's going on? Hi. Meow. I feel like she wants out. Could you let her up, please, Angel? Yeah, so that's the thing. We need to take action. We need to shut bullies down, and we need to play games and have fun. That's what we do, and make movies. Higher Universe. I might actually go over on set today. I don't know what's going on. I've been sick, but I could probably mask up today and go hang out. I mean, I did get an invite. I'd love to go see my film people and, make oh, there's the wife in the background. And, yeah, I'd love to go over and say hi and make a little reel or something on set. That's always fun. I mean, who doesn't love the behind-the-scenes stuff, right? So, yeah, I'll try to muster it up anyway. I'll see if I can get out on set today. I'll see where they're at, and maybe I can get you a little behind the scenes. If not, don't worry. I am going to have that movie stuff for you real soon. Like I said, real soon. I love it. Oh, because we make reels in the movie biz. Anyway, that's my cheese. But I am shooting on July 7th, I think. My buddy Faisal, anyway, he got me into a movie deal, so I'm going to be helping out there, and yeah, we'll make sure we can get some action in there and represent the companies that I'm repping. I got a deal with Fresh Slice Pizza. We're going to get him some free pizzas for this set while we're doing that. I'm working as catering, not catering, I'm working as the food services, crafty they call it on set. I never took all the courses, but like anything else, it's not what you know, it's who you know. I am a trial by fire kind of a guy. I never got to go to school and do all this stuff that, you have to pay all this money for. I was underprivileged. But God used that instead. He put people in my path that connected me to other people, and that put me into all the areas I needed to be so that I could move into the path that was set before me, which is where I'm at now. I have so many movie friends, music friends. I mean, I got friends in just about every type of industry you can name, and they're all business owners. So again, all these people, you're not going to make it. You can't do it. Just wait and see. You have no idea. Look at this guy. Come on. You hurt me with your bullying? Not a chance. We're going to shut you down. Right? Like, I got this. So got this. Me and J-Dog, we taking over the world. He already did it once. We're starting the revolution. He's coming back. You better be prepared, because I am. Josh knows what I'm saying. I don't have Josh on right now because, I'm just doing my morning thing. It's 10:10, spiritual numbers, angel numbers. It's 10:10 anyway, so I'm going to get into the game a little bit. We'll see what's actually happening in here. Like I said, I'm staying away from the world chat. We don't want to go in there too much, but I will let you know I did get Corpus Crispy there. They tried to turn me into a corpse and fry me, but they couldn't do it. Look at all these attacks. Boom! Just crisp it. And these are all from today, as you can see. They just fried me right down. But you know what? I also have dear chief, notice of chief, dear chief. You're such a great chief. Look at all the things that you're doing. We've dominated our authority. We love the dear chiefs, right? So they did false report me though. I did get one myself. Look at this. Multiple false reports. I immediately took this to support, and I said, if you even remotely think about muting me when all of the people who are reporting me are the people that I've reported and told you to ban because they're abusive, if you then try to mute me because of them, I said, come get some. Right? Don't you even remotely think about muting me, right? So yeah, don't be even coming at me, brah. So anyway, the false muters, they're getting their bans. Me and support's working real hard on that. So yeah, don't false report people, because you will get caught. And that is one of the things that was said in the world chat today, because someone tried to abuse the terms of service that they never read and went over for the first time today. They're like, oh, you've done this and you've done this. I'm like, no, I haven't. I'm sorry, you're mistaken. And I have all of the screenshots to back up the entire conversation and send it to support, whereas bullies cherry pick little pieces and send it to support. But guess what happens? When support sees the entire message, and then they see you took one little piece of that, then they say, well, guess who false reported it? Not the Minister of Peace, you did. Guess who gets in trouble? Not the Minister of Peace, you do. Right? This is the thing. So don't false report people. It's actually a bannable offense. A lot of the time they will give you warnings, and I am on them about that too. I actually am very annoyed with the support team right now. I even went to Century Games themselves, and not just the support channels. I went to the big global corporation and said, listen, if you do not deal with this, I am going to take this as far as I have to go. It is ridiculous. I sent them the messages that showed the clear abuse, showed that the support team, they said they would take action, and then showed the continued abuse because they did not take the action or appropriate action. So again, all of this was filed. It's always reported, and these people always are removed because they do get around to it eventually. It's just 300 million people play this game. I have to tell you that. It's a big game, all right? So do not be discouraged when you report somebody factually, not falsely. Do not be discouraged, because it will happen. You will get through, and support will help you eventually. It's just, unfortunately, the bullies have taken over this game particularly, and it seems like since it came out, maybe, I don't even know. I've only played it for 7 months, but I have not met another white knight on here yet. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that all these streams continue to do two things: shut the bullies down, hold them accountable, and number 3, and most important here, is bring people into the community to help combat bullies. And that's not just standing together verbally, but this is also now going to be standing in the game. So do join us. We are state 4413. I am your Minister of Peace, level 21. Check my player ID, because there are people in this state who are impersonating me, and I'm trying to have them banned as well, because again, rule violation. You can't impersonate people. That's actually a criminal offense, by the way, so I mean, But join us up and our alliance. We are into the top 10, but of course, the people who control this state made a nap 9 as soon as we hit rank 10, because they will not allow us to join the nap no matter what we do, because it is called a tyrant or dead state. So you can check out what that means. It basically just means the people in the top alliances now control this state, and if people don't do what they say, they burn those people down and then victimize the people they burn down to make it look like they're the ones at fault. And they have so many friends and family even in their alliance that they make it look real good, right? They do. They make it look real good. But the thing is, I can spot a fake a mile away. I know their tricks. I know how they hide, and I will catch them every single time. So they've dropped it down to nap 9. You'll see as soon as we drop into nap 9, it'll go down to nap 7. As soon as it gets to nap 7 and we get there, it'll go down to 5. I mean, this is what they're going to try to do to block us out. It's not a new trick. It's a very sad trick, in fact. And it fails every time. So, anyway, we're keeping along and we're prospering. I threw up a shield here just to ruin their fun because they're still sitting in our territory now. Look at these. We could technically burn these guys both right to a crisp because they're in our territory. And we might do that yet. We'll see what happens. But anyway, so we did withstand the attack. It was pretty sad of them. They did what they always do. They came in and attacked level 15s and level 16s and 17s with level 26 furnaces. Seems fair, right? Do you know why they attacked those people? Did those people say anything? No, they didn't. I did. I got people in trouble. And guess what they did? They burned me and everyone who associates with me. Do you know why? Systemic discrimination. Oh man. Do you know what systemic discrimination is? It's that. Literally, they hate everybody who stands with me. If we stand against them with light and they are the darkness, they will burn down everybody in the light. That is what they do. So we need to just keep recruiting. That's what our goal is here. We want everyone to join State 4413. If you don't play Whiteout Survival yet, get into it. Let's do it. We want you to join the Whiteout Survival game. We want you to help take down bullies. That is the mission here. And don't become a bully, though. That's the thing. Make sure that you act appropriately, because rage baiting, man, they think I'm upset. They think I'm crying. They think I'm a victim. These are things that bullies want you to become, by the way. Do you see these red rosy cheeks here? I am no bully's victim, by the way. I started a company. They said do something. Come on. Come get some. So yeah, just make sure when you join the kingdom, you join Kingdom S77. One sec, I got to blow my nose. I got a cold here. One sec, I'm going to mute all my mics because somebody got offended last time. Oh man, it is not easy being cheesy. I have been crushing it so much, guys and gals. I mean, I got food poisoning, then I got sick, and then I got heat exhaustion because I am working so hard to, make this a safe environment for everybody. As you can see there, we do still have 3 spots, so if you do want to join up, make sure we get this out of here. That's one of the criminals. So when you do join up, make sure you find S77 Kingdom. That is the alliance that we are in. You don't want to join any other alliance. It may have me in it, but I am not that person. I am the Minister of Peace. It is spelled this way. My default character. I can't change my character. I don't know why. Let me see if I can change it right now. They keep dogging me. Every time I say this, it says coming soon. Coming soon. Take a photo. Coming soon. It's so ridiculous. Apparently, it's a PC issue. I have no idea how to fix that. I mean, if someone's a tech person, that'd be great. I'd love to change my profile picture. Anyway, make sure my player ID matches. This is what's most important. This is how I shut down all the bullies of the world, because as much as they want to change their user ID, they cannot change their player ID number. This will always be your number. That's 666 right there. The number of the beast. That's right, because I am shutting them beasts down, okay? So this is me, the Minister of Peace. If you join an alliance and you check their profile and you do not have that player ID, you get out of that alliance. It's a bad alliance. That's not a good alliance, all right? So easy way to do that. Any person, anywhere. You simply go in and click on their profile, hit view, And now you can see their player ID. I take screenshots of these all day long because it's the only way to know for sure who is who. And I have upped my game. I have some new pro tips for shutting down bullies in the States that you join, and I can't wait to add that to my guide as well, because I actually have a guide on how to survive bullies. I mean, this is what I'm doing. I mean, as an anti-bullying company, I should probably have guides on how to survive a bully, right? I mean, kind of makes sense. So that's what I'm doing anyway. When you first log in, it's the same thing you always want to do. Make sure you're always claiming your idle resources, right? Number one, you have steel. You can only accumulate it or gather it for up to 9 hours, and then you just burn this stuff. You need this for all your research, so make sure you claim that as often as you can. That's number one thing you do. Number two thing I do is I go in and make sure I do all my intel. This is going to get you extra troop infantry, marksmen, lancers, all of that good stuff. Also, then you're going to get the beasts. So by killing the beasts, I'm actually going to double up right now. I have a quest right here. It says kill beasts. So I'm doing the alliance mobilization. Also, at the same time, I do my intel. So it's always good if you can do 2 or 3 things at once. So that's a handy little thing. It's going to save you stamina as well. And that's what you want to do. This game is all about saving and efficiency, right? So there's a lot of different ways you can play it. You can play it as a farm. You can play it as a tank. You can play it as a defender. Whatever route you want to go. I'm building up to be an absolute monster with my research and everything the way I'm going. I've already told people how to do it. I'm not going to tell them how to do it again, because now I have people watching the stream anticipating what I'm about to do. And if they want to check back all the streams, they can find out what I'm doing. And if they make it to season 5 or 6 where I become an absolute monster, all right, party's on. Let's do it. But otherwise, I'm not too worried about them. Because I will remain. So what we're doing, again, Red Dot Fever, we're just clearing out the intel. It's an important thing to do. You want to get all these free troops. Free troops are a good time. These are your skill manuals. You always want to do the sword action. The sword action is the ones that give you the skill manuals. Boom. Bam. As you can see, I even get a hero shard there, but a lot of these, I like the books out of these, but the hero shards, definitely. I mean, everything in intel is something you want, really. That's why I say just do the intel, honestly. Just do it. And there's 1515. All right, so we'll go up here and complete that and select another one. Training of troops, I mean, that one's a pretty good one. We're going to do that since my army keeps getting annihilated. I'm probably going to need to train some more troops. You as an alliance want to work down and grab all this stuff here. Our alliance is doing absolutely nothing right now, which is kind of sad, so I don't know what the deal is, but well, it's not a big deal. I'll get on to them. I'll tell them what they got to do in the future. There's a lot of stuff here that doesn't need to be here. You don't want any of these shard quests because people shouldn't be using their shards. They should be saving those. 7,200 is way too much. 10,000 gems is doable. 5,000 is okay. Also, as an R4, you want to be removing stuff that is just insane out of here. 7,200, no. These ones are pretty good. Okay. So yeah, important R4 activities. There's always a lot of behind the scenes stuff that R4s are doing. So that's why I do advocate for rule and order, right? I mean, you can't just have chaos in this game. Even though it seems like it's chaos, it is controlled chaos. However, the control can be, in favor of bullies. And if the control is in favor of bullies, things just get cray. But fortunately, I know how to handle that situation too. And that's what we've been doing. We've been shutting it down, because that's what we do here at the Ministry of Peace Gaming. We shut down hatred on the internet. Yeah, a little plug there. I don't know if you're going to GameCon. It is coming up right now. We are on the 12th. We are only days away. In fact, 1 week out, and GameCon is coming. I will have my stickers. I will have my swag. I will have business cards. I'll have all that fun stuff to be given out. I'll be doing interviews for people. I will be gaming out with gamers. I mean, we're going to be having a time. So if you can make it to GameCon, I suggest you come hang out as well. Also, I mean, again, Game City is going to be there. They're giving you 10% off all the stuff if you mention your Minister of Peace, so you want to make sure you're doing that. All my sponsors do it. In fact, so does my Fresh Slice, and I'm going to mention him again because you know where we're going for lunch? Pizza Day! Yeah. So anyway, Fresh Slice is where you get your pizza on. I might even start getting some other stuff there. I mean, I feel like Mandeep and we have an arrangement. I've been doing a lot of promo pizza videos, but they do have some chicken wings, and I am partial to the hot wings. They got some cheesy bread up in there. I mean, they got lots of stuff. I mean, they got brownies. 100% of the charity, or 100% of the donation, 100% of the proceeds go to charities through the donation programs they have set up. So I mean, they are helping the community out. They have the Fresh Slice Care as well, so they're giving sporting equipment out to children that apply for the grants. I mean, that's what we want. We want a community that helps each other grow, okay? And that's not just in the real world, this is online as well. So we created the Ministry of Peace Gaming, and we are shutting down the hatred. So if you haven't done so, like, follow, subscribe, tell your friends, and join the revolution of the gaming industry. State 4413, your Minister of Peace. That is who I am. Player ID 776663240. That is who I am. I am the real, the one, and only Minister of Peace. So we're going to be streaming. I stream every day in the morning at 10 a.m. Except Wednesdays and Sundays. That's my days off. I do stream usually in the evening on those days, though, because I'm requested, and I like to help people, right? I'm going to be doing longer and longer streams as we get going. That's because we are going to start doing big events. The Sunfire Castle is coming. We're going to be having Foundry events, Frostfire, Canyons. I mean, just the good, maddening fun is going to be coming up. So we're going to start doing all kinds of cool little events like that. I'll be streaming those. I'm going to write a whole bunch of different guides. I'm going to start posting those as well in my Discord, because the state Discord, they kicked me out and then slandered me and then said there's all this proof about me being terrible things that just are not real. They're criminal offenses. I have a police report open on them. Doesn't even faze me the slightest, but don't join their Discord. Instead, join my Discord. That is this Discord right there. There's the link. That's the Discord you want to join, especially if you come into State 4413. Join my Discord. That is the real State Discord. That is the Discord of the future. It is set up and moderated by the same people who set up and moderated the state chat. Me and my nephew. Yeah, we actually did all of that for this state. They took it from us and banned us and then, slandered us. So, whatever. We shut them down. We have a plan. We always follow through on what we say. So we got this. We got this. Here's State Discord. Check out it yourself. All the proof. Yeah, okay. Well, see, this is the awesome thing about you posting things like this into my chat, is now I can actually go after you with Twitch offsite reporting as well and have you shut down. But I'm going to go check out this false report that you did share first, and then I'm going to share that as well so that you can see the lie. I love shutting this crap. It's so easy to shut down. I love shutting this down. It's really fun for me, in fact. We accept your invite. Let's take a peek. Wait, am I a human? I am a robot. Are you a robot? No? My wife's not a robot. I'm a robot. It won't let me accept. What's going on here? I accept. Please confirm you're not a robot. Okay, I am not a robot. I mean, I clicked on it. Right. Oh, there we go. We're accepting the invite. All right, we're going to find out right here, this MagiXU, we're going to find out what all this slander is about this so-called proof. I'm excited. I can't wait to see this. Whoop. Oh, man. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. It's a good time for me. I enjoy battling the internet trolls because they always think they have one up on me, but I'm actually a Christian and I don't do the things that they think I do. So, it's always fun for me. Create a ticket. This is so lame. Hold on. My Discord's like opening the app. I don't want the app open. I want the desktop open. If I open the Discord app on top of it, it's going to lag me right out. Let me just close this. VM Computers, my sponsor, though. They're going to hook me up with a computer pretty soon, huh? A little plug there, by the way. I do need that computer sooner than later. Okay, just give me a second here. I am loading up my Discord on my computer. There we go. We're going to get to the bottom of this right now on the stream. And guess what? I will, even if it's not, terribly graphic or anything, I will post it right in the stream while we're live, and I will debunk this right on the feed today. I would love no more than to shut that down. Okay, Ministry of Peace. Let's see. We got Whiteout Survival, Athena, State 4413. Click. Welcome, State Rules. Sure. Yesterday there are no messages. Welcome. Sure. Click on this. Welcome. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm going to share my screen up in here because I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. Not the rules. Window capture this one. Oh, not that one. Window capture this one. And, give me 1 second. Okay, we'll just add a new window, whatever. Whoop up. I want a browser. Open. This one we're going to call My Window. My Window. I love how I can just do this on the fly. Wha-bam! My Window. And the URL. Oops, that's not right. My bad. My bad. My Window. My bad. Yeah, it looks like that person right there is going to get Twitch banned. Okay, so display capture. That's what I want. My window. Okay, there we go. Now we got this. Oh, that's fun. We're gonna shut that off for just a second. Okay, well, let's figure out now what's going on here. Still says welcome. Okay, so ticket. What? All right. How do I get to the general chat, by the way? You guys have messed this Discord up. I have no idea what is even going on it. It is so complicated. I don't know. I don't know if you guys tried to make this just too fancy, but you have overcomplicated your Discord server. It just doesn't make any sense. Apply for a ticket. To a concert? What do you mean? Apply for a ticket. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. A ticket. Okay. What? Where does it say? I can't apply for a ticket. I can't even. You don't have permission to send messages in this channel. It says. This is ridiculous. Like, look at this. What am I supposed to be doing here? Like, I can't do nothing anywhere here. This is ridiculous. I can invite somebody to this channel. Like, yeah. Maybe you don't want it there. Wow. Cursing me out. Screenshot. Gone. And block. Okay. So anyway, how am I supposed to be doing this? Unblock Mango and you can send the proof. Yeah, that's just not happening. I'm not unblocking Mango. Mango threatened me. Not happening. How about we make this real simple? Here's my Discord. How about you join my Discord and you send it in my Discord, this so-called proof? How about that? Please send it. Please send it. I would have really appreciate you sending this slander, defamation, illegal content. Yes, thank you very much. We'll review it together online. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'll make a fresh copy. It'd be good. See the smile I have? This is because there's absolutely no validity whatsoever to any of the claims they've ever made, and I can factually prove all of it to be false. This is why I don't care what any of you say. Yeah, doing the happy dance. Right? Yeah. No, not a chance. I'm not letting you get famous. You're not getting famous on my dime. No. You can post this slanderous stuff and we'll read through it, but yeah, no, you're not getting on the call. I already told Mango that too. You don't get to get famous off of me. If I'm that terrible and nobody watches, then why would you want to get on a stream with me? You guys are funny. Anyway, I'm still waiting for that that PDF, whatever you want to send it. Let's see it. Oh, let's see. They created a, look at this. They created a PDF. Oh, you can't see it on there. All right, well, whatever. This is ridiculous. This is great. Hold on. Let me look at this. Open in my stream. Again, I just said I'm not going to let you become famous. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read through this, find your defamation, your so-called facts about me, and then those facts about me I will share in the stream. I will happily share it, but no, I'm not going to let everyone read through the BS that you guys wrote. Like, no, come on, you're not getting famous on my dime. Come on. This is a good read. Oh, you think I'm going to cherry pick the information, kind of like what you guys have done the entire game, right? That's what you think I'm going to do? So R5, Alex for real was the strong leader of TCP. Did you write how he threatened me? Yeah, I sent that off support. Yeah. The exact way Minister left was disputed. It was unclear why the minister was removed. It was very clear why the minister was moved. It was Phoenix Mango and Phoenix Princess Donut who removed me. So that's kind of funny. The reason's unknown. Okay, this is great. NW. Oh, why are they even in this? Let's see what they have to say. Okay, none of that really matters. Okay, what caused the conflict? Okay. What caused the conflict? Here we go. What caused the conflict according to you guys? According to the conflict, the NAP rules were delayed. TCP leader Alex privately offered alliance spots to players from other alliances. Allegation appeared about Minister of Peace's behavior. Okay, so where does it say that the Minister of Peace started that? So, okay, NAP rules were delayed. I actually was trying to help with NAP. You can get that from Princess Donut and Mango, who actually helped set up NAP. I was there. So anyway, we were working together. to make this work. Alex was nowhere to be seen, by the way. So that's the first thing there. That's what happened. I helped with NAP to establish it. Alex privately offered spots. Yes, Alex was poaching people, being a bad leader. Yeah, not Minister of Peace. Had nothing to do with me. Allegations then appeared about Minister of Peace's behavior in previous states. Yeah, they started bullying Minister of Peace about what happened in other states because they didn't like what was going on with me here. Okay, so they already started going at me here. You didn't. We made the NAP and the rules. You wanted to make NAP during Sunfire. Well, you're just lying, or you're from another state making things up because we haven't had a Sunfire Castle yet. Want to clear that up there, big dog? You just get caught again. Like, you are so ridiculous. There is no Sunfire Castle battle yet in State 4413. We haven't got to it. Anyway, I'll wait for your lie. Shared leadership Discord was created. Alex and Mango began organizing the state. The goals were reasonable. Created NAP rules. Mango diplomacy between the strongest. Yeah, all Mango. Mango did all the diplomacy between the strongest alliance. Guess who doesn't like Daryl? Mango. Let's see. I'm still waiting for you to respond to this. When was Sunfire in 4413? Just so we have a record of that, by the way. Yeah, so when was our Sunfire Castle, by the way? Yeah, none of what you're saying is true yet. I haven't got into any other states. This is about what happened in our state. So again, you're taking what other states said and basing what other states said and applying it to our state. You know what that's called? Yeah, get over it. Fortress distribution NAP debates begin. Mango suggested Fair Fortress, TCP, NW, rotation to support this proposal. At this point, he appeared willing to cooperate. Sure was. You don't even make sense, man. Let's see. So anyway, the Fortress distribution worked out. Mango suggested such and such. Minister of Peace supported this proposal. However, there were different views about NAP. Mango considered a better protection system. Vixen did this. Minister argued that creating a large NAP too early could be suspicious and harmful. No, I didn't. Never at any point that I said a large NAP would be an issue. That was not something I said. So there's your first lie. I actually said a bigger NAP is a better thing to have in the beginning because then more people are included. And as the state progresses, you start to shrink it down. So again, there's another lie right there. You don't even make sense. You go forwards and backwards, man. I can't even keep up with your... Anyway. A separate hate statement occurred after this. Okay, so let's see what happened afterwards then. So far, everything I've read here, Minister of Peace helped. Okay? That's what I'm hearing so far in your message. Okay? And then a separate harassment dispute occurred. Mango then raised some information involving two people from Phoenix and TCP, bothering a female player, blah, blah, blah. This had nothing to do with the Minister of Peace. Alex didn't, blah, 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 blah. Mango, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, none of that has anything to do with me. The Alex for real poaching dispute escalated, blah, blah, blah. Nothing to do with Minister of Peace. So, again, I'm glad that I didn't put this on the stream, because, again, so far... I help you in every shape, and then you talk about a bunch of stuff that doesn't apply to me. Okay. Okay, then June 2nd, Lake Pirate starts warning against NAP 10. Guess who's one of my bullies? Lake Pirate. I'm making myself look good? No, your fake report is just making you look bad like I said it would. Let's see. A suspected impersonator, the old state allegations appeared. Okay, let's see what happened here. An account then enters describing themselves as the Minister of Peace and asking to represent him. They accuse Minister of Peace of previous states. Minister of Peace, NAP 10, remembers the account. Phoenix stated that the reports on the account did not want publicly to defend them. Minister viewed now as a state NAP issue. The disagreement escalated. Phoenix leaders state that the minister. Phoenix leaders stated that they asked minister for permission to contact people from his previous state to collect information. Minister argued that Phoenix treated statements from his old as facts instead of So again, this is basically that someone came in from my other state alleging all of these false reports that have been proven to be malicious and criminal. Okay? So I did say, yes, you can go try to find out who I am from the other states, but you're going to find out that those bullies are going to badmouth me. So what did they do? They went and collected whatever bully information they could, brought it back, and then called it fact and defamed me with it. Okay? I did not give you permission to go bully me and get criminal documents to continue to bully me. No, I didn't give you permission for that. Sorry, you're wrong. Let's continue here. Yeah, sure. Keep blaming it on me. Okay, so what was the minister accused of in the old state screenshots? Allegation number 1, overreaching into leadership decisions. Last time I checked, this was a team game, and if someone tries to control it, that's called a tyrant. So yeah, I definitely told the tyrant of my old state that he was a tyrant and that he was trying to collect all resources for himself and nobody else was getting any. I immediately picked that out. Yes, I did. I will happily admit that I called them out on their unfair play. Yes, I sure did, okay? Allegation number 2, treating criticism as hostility. Did I? No, actually, I treated bullies with hostility because that's what they did to me. Let's see. Similar behavior can be seen in the current leadership logs, as they described as saying bully, traitors, criminals. Okay, well, they are bullies, traitors, and criminals. So again, sorry that you don't like the facts. These are the facts, right? Allegation making female players uncomfortable. Is that right? Let's hear about that one, because I guarantee you that's a lie. Some former state contacts allege that the ministry felt sent over familiar or uncomfortable messages to female players. Yeah, prove that. Let's prove that in a court of law, please, because no, I didn't. Excuse me. The accurate conclusion of this was the allegations exist, not they have been conclusively proven, though. So you're saying they exist, but you have not proven it, which makes it a lie. Anyway, allegation number 4, damaging state cooperation. Some former players claimed that the minister undermined cooperation when leadership decisions did not go his way, turned players against players, and created problems for the SVS. Actually, what happened there, and again, here's some more fact about what happened. Those players decided to zero me right before SVS so that I could not participate in SVS. You know what I did? I shared those reports to the opposing state. Yes, I sure did. So that those people from the opposing state could take vengeance and burn those whales down who zeroed me because I had no hope to do it. There is nothing wrong with that. That is how the game works. Sorry about your luck, bud. I will not be bullied. And guess what? That was them, not me. Don't zero your own state. Allegation number 5, using pressure and retaliation language. Screenshots from 3564 show the account name, blah, 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 demanding the removal of border banners and warning the retaliation if it was not followed. Mango argued the writing style resembled minister's languages, and minister denied owning that account. He said his real account his real account still exists in 3564, and that was impersonating him. There is no conclusive proof to the ownership, and the similar writing styles create suspicious but does not prove identity. So again, Mango went there. The trolls who accused me actually did the same thing in state 3564 as they're doing in this state. Go figure, they impersonated me. Wow. That could never happen in another state, seeing how there's 4 people in this state right now that I'm in with my name or my actual name impersonating me. But that could never happen in another state. No chance that someone could impersonate me and talk like me. Come on. Get a life. Do you even hear yourself? Have you ever read this out loud? Like, come on, this is ridiculous. All right. Number 6, the minister's defense. Let's hear what they got here. Minister's defense should not be ignored. Oh, this sounds good. According to the minister, he was targeted for standing against bullies in previous states. Yes. Some former players were following him and organizing against him. Yes. Fake accounts and manipulated images were used. Yes. Screenshots were taken out of context. Yes. His Christianity was mocked. Yes. He received insults and threats. Real life insults and threats. Yes. Phoenix accepted hostile statements before allowing him time to respond. True. The Lord account was not his. True. Some of the screenshots shared by Minister do not. Some of the screenshots shared by Minister do show hostile, mocking, aggressive messages directed at him, and it would be inaccurate to claim that every person criticizing him has acted calmly and fairly towards him. True. However, the existence of hostility against Minister does not erase the problems created by his own response in State 4413. And again, that is false. You cannot blame other people for your own actions. Okay? The people who got burned in today's attack in my alliance, that was not my fault. That was the people who burned them to the ground. I don't care what you say. Bullying 101, you always will find a way to put accountability on somebody else. Let's see. Okay, summary doesn't have the pics in it. You'd like to admit you're trying to take Bernie down. Sure, whatever. We'll show the pitch after this, if there is even a picture. Minister directly confirmed behavior inside State 4413. Historical allegations may be disputed. Messages written to the current leadership channel are disputed. Minister uploaded large number of screenshots from the archive, referred to more than 170 files, continued messaging extended periods despite repeated requests to stop. So again, I kept proving it, and they kept telling me to stop proving it. Described himself as using language as being a light warrior and person enforcing order. True. Described critics as bullies, traitors, and criminals, because they are. Yes, facts. Demanded that people chose sides, which they did, and accused Phoenix of harboring criminals.
Whole PDF. Read the whole PDF.
Get out of my chat. Get out of my chat, you criminal. Anyway. Sorry about that. Let me continue reading this. Had to shut down my chat. That guy tried to get famous on my dollar again. Let's see. So all of these are false allegations. So as you can see here, so far there's nothing. He's telling me to read the whole PDF. I'm literally reading the whole PDF in order. So, you know, it's fun. And don't think that all of your messages aren't being screenshotted, recorded as well. I mean, all of it is being used as evidence against the criminals. Why did he attempt a reconciliation fail? Okay, so why did this attempt? At one stage, Mango acknowledged that Mango's a girl? Pfft. She had become overly angry and apologized. When was that? When did she apologize to me, by the way? Huh? When did Mango apologize to me? Alex For Real also issued general policy on behalf of himself and Minister. Yeah, I had nothing to apologize. He tried to force me to apologize for their behavior, just like you're doing now. Not happening. Minister did not provide clear personal apology. Instead, he maintained that Phoenix was targeting, which they still are doing, yes. And I proved that again today. I have the attack log, which you can see. I submitted it to report from Phoenix. Again, all of you attacking me, right? It hasn't stopped. You are systematically targeting me. Yeah, okay, anyway. Whatever you're saying is a lie. Why the NAP rules became controversial. Mango published NAP 10 shortly after this. Yes, he sure did. No city attacks between NAP 10, seasonal fortress strongholds, tile attacks, blah, 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 rotating presidents. Yeah. Not every rule was unreasonable. The ban one private message per chain directly. However, the timing and the process was to struck. The rules were published in the middle of a personal conflict with clear, visible, final discussion process. Minister questioned the discussion had taken place. No, that wasn't the problem there. The problem was that they put down a NAP 10 and said there's no city attacks on people in NAP, which meant that everybody not in NAP, they were going to burn to a crisp. They didn't want to protect the state. They wanted to burn the state down. More importantly, they wanted to burn the Minister of Peace down and any alliance that I joined, which would be no NAP alliance because they made sure that anyone in NAP 10 would not accept me into a NAP alliance without the fear of being burned. That's literally what a tyrant does, okay? You guys have no tricks. You failed again. It's all being reported. Okay, number 10, responsibility assessment. Minister of Peace was the largest contributor to the final escalation. Sure he was. No historical accusation against him is proven, however. No historical accusation against me was ever proven, which means it's all lies. Come on, read through the lines here. However, his own messages state that 4413 are not enough to create serious concerns. His main mistakes are treating criticism as hostility, turning personal issues into a statewide crisis, flooding the leadership chat with screenshots, repeatedly using accusation-based languages, refusing to de-escalate, and refusing a war language. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. Okay, next. Alex for Real's largest failure as leadership was privately offering spots to players, poaching, failing to blah, blah, blah. We don't care about that. Mango. Sure, okay. I'm not even going to read this out to you. It's just ridiculous what they're saying. Final assessment. So far, this PDF, you have proven nothing. You have no facts in it whatsoever against me. All allegations, and there is zero proof of anything that you have said. I will cherry pick through this all day long because that's all you do, but there is zero fact in this document, and I will actually share this document. I will share this document. I will unblock it and share it on my Discord, this entire document, and then I will screenshot it, and I'm going to send it to support. Because literally this whole thing is defamation against me as a person, my business, and my livelihood. You're insane. You get off my channel. You are ridiculous. Okay, so anyway, let's go see what the other messages are here that he sent. Oh yeah, okay, well, so look at these nice messages. I'm going to read you a few of these that, who sent me these? Demos. Yeah, another bully in my state. He's sending me messages right now from the other world chat. I'm going to keep going until you all die. Wow, that's insane hate. All right, what else you got here, bud? I hope you hang yourself, Daryl, and die. Life has no meaning for you. I'll harass everyone in the state until the state dies. If you catch real life, I'm going to get you and your little friends. Yeah, those are criminal offenses at me, and you think this is funny. Bye-bye. Yeah, I have it all. Thank you for sending all that to me. I really do appreciate you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit, revealing truths of them accusers there. They did a number on me today, man, proving that stuff to be absolutely false. Fake news. Your Minister of Peace still stands on integrity, and they have absolutely nothing to throw at me. I am glad that you have tuned in today, and I can't wait to report these people to Twitch for jumping in and harassing and stalking me in my stream as well for the purposes of malicious intent. Yes, to defame, ridicule, and mock. I thank you again for joining the stream, and until next time, your Minister of Peace, out.